Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got a jam-packed preview today with over 20 exciting games coming soon to PlayStation VR 2. Kicking off our jam-packed PSVR 2 preview are 9 highly anticipated titles that just got some tantalizing new details revealed. First up, we have Broken Edge, a multiplayer fantasy dueling game allowing players to embody historical sword fighters and utilize their unique techniques and powers. You'll be able to choose from an array of lethal weapons and fighting styles, each paired with distinct martial arts skills. Moving on, if dungeon crawlers are your jam, get ready for Ruins Magus. As a member of the renowned Ruins Magus Guild, your goal is to strengthen it with resources and wisdom. You'll embark on over 25 story-driven quests, facing off against guardians protecting the ruins and solving deadly puzzles. For intense action, keep an eye out for Hellsweeper VR. From the makers of Seirento, this first-person combat game pushes locomotion limits with its frenetic movement system. You'll traverse demonic dimensions, wield weapons with precision, command telekinesis, and unleash mystical powers to defeat twisted enemies. With over 18 maps and 10 distinct enemy types, Hellsweeper promises a uniquely thrilling experience with every heart-pounding run. If you prefer family-friendly fun, check out Sugar Mass, an arcade FPS suited for all ages. You'll blast through vibrant levels with varied mechanics, take on hilarious opponents, and immerse yourself in a fascinating story. It's sure to deliver that nostalgic arcade fix in a vividly colorful wrapper.
It's so strange. It's never that quiet here.
Survival horror fans should be excited about Propagation Paradise Hotel. After the game mysteriously disappeared post-announcement, the devs at Red Cell Studio have now confirmed it's nearly complete, targeting an October launch. Little is known about this creepy title, but the setting and cryptic teasers suggests a truly terrifying stay lying in wait. More horror awaits with FNAF, Help Wanted 2. Popular YouTuber FNAF1 went hands-on at PAX West, showing how the iconic jump scare series translates to VR. The gameplay includes familiar locales like the Security Breach arcade, homages to classics like Sister Location's Breaker Room, and tense encounters with series icons like Funtime Freddy. If the samples are any indication, Help Wanted 2 aims to faithfully recreate Five Nights at Freddy's terror in virtual reality.
Ghostbusters, you might be new here, but we have a job to get done. The city isn't going to...
Additionally, Ghostbusters VR now has an official October 26th PSVR 2 release date. New footage shows slime-filled supernatural action as you team up to take down ghosts. 2 editions were revealed, Standard and Deluxe. From the cinematic action experts at Third Verse arrives Soul Covenant, a fierce man versus machine battle promising ecstatic challenge. You'll overcome impossible odds and experience the sacrifices that guide your hand in retribution. Light on concrete details but heavy on ambitious scope, Soul Covenant looks to deliver a blockbuster VR action spectacle.
How far could he have gone?
Finally, Resident Evil 4 VR has a winter 2023 release window, meaning PSVR 2 owners can return to Raccoon City early next year. The recent State of Play provided another look at the chilling first-person action. Okay, that covers the big new reveals. Now, let's jump into the 14 other PSVR 2 games coming our way. Now, full disclosure, some of these games don't have official release dates yet, but based on announcements and insider info, they should all be launching very soon. Alright, let's jump right in with Mannequin. This multiplayer-only title from Fast Travel Games is probably the most unique concept on our list. Players can take on the role of either an alien mannequin or a human special forces agent. The gameplay revolves around outsmarting your opponent rather than brute force gunplay. Definitely an interesting evolution of the social deception genre, bringing an extraterrestrial presence to PSVR 2. Shifting gears, we've got two promising action titles, Crisis Brigade 2 and Alvo. Fans of classic arcade shooters will want to keep their eyes on these. Crisis Brigade 2 from Sumo Digital brings more explosive FPS gameplay with free PSVR 2 upgrades for owners of the original. And Alvo adds new maps, modes, progression, and buttery smooth 90Hz support to the tactical team-based shooter formula. Now, for all you aspiring artists out there, Behind the Frame is one to watch. You'll help an artist complete her masterpiece by solving puzzles and making brush strokes. The visuals look gorgeous and the setting seems ripe for emotional storytelling. Should be a great PSVR to showcase for artistic creation. Moving on, we've got updates on a couple of titles that ran into some launch issues. Gazzlers ran into a delay to squash some bugs. No surprise given the ambitious roguelike concept. Pixel Ripped 1995 also got pushed back a few weeks to October 3rd for some final PSVR to polish. But both should shine when they do release, especially with the Pixel Ripped's nostalgic VR within VR vibes. Okay, now into some real heavy hitters. Arashi, Castles of Sin, is getting a final cut overhaul for PSVR 2. This assassin stealth game was already highly regarded on PSVR 1, so the enhanced edition should be one of the best ninja-style action adventures available at launch. Similarly, early adopters should look out for Waltz of the Wizard. The classic wizarding experience disappointed PSVR 1 owners by never porting over new content, but the PSVR 2 version looks to have it all. Voice commands, local co-op, the works! Time to let your inner Gandalf run wild. And for a different flavor of melee, keep an eye on Down and Out. You'll be brawling your way through an open-world city, chucking bottles and getting into fist fights. It's giving me serious crazy taxi vibes, but with more punches and sweaty knockdown bar fights. Should be a hilarious dose of urban chaos. Alright, let's talk Colossal Cave VR. This one is particularly exciting for retro gaming fans. It's a VR makeover of the original 1976 text adventure. Explore the genre's roots in VR and enjoy the procedural cave generation. Just be warned, the PSVR 2 patch isn't live yet, so hold off a few weeks before grabbing it. Okay, into the home stretch. D-Day Enhanced is running an open beta right now to stress test new improvements like character models, maps, and more. It's available on the PlayStation Store for the authentic WW2 squad combat feel. And we've been waiting forever to get confirmation on Stride coming to PSVR 2. The parkour gameplay already looks incredible on PC VR, but the port has been elusive. Until now, the devs officially responded to say a PSVR 2 version is in the works. Mirror's Edge fans, get hyped! Last but not least, we have Firewall Ultra and You, Calligrapher. Firewall had some serious growing pains, but the latest patches seem to have addressed most of the issues. Multiplayer squad should finally be smooth sailing, and You, Calligrapher, delivers realistic Chinese calligraphy, ink physics, and Zen-like art creation. Alright, that wraps up our 23-game PSVR 2 preview. Let us know which titles you're most excited about in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for all the latest on PlayStation VR 2. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.